in your heart, you may have a dislike for a certain child, but you force yourself to say, "Good morning, Manuel. How are you?" My name is Rose Hoffman. I teach the 3rd grade. At 9:15, we start with arithmetic. I have tables fun on the board. Multiplication. You say tables fun, not just tables. Everything has to be fun, fun, fun. And then we have a penmanship lesson. There it is, in my beautiful handwriting. I have a Palmer Method diploma. I tell my children, Mrs. Hoffman's here. Everyone works. Working is a blessing. But I don't give them assignments over their head. I don't tell them the reason for things. I give them the rote method. Well, this is very monotonous, very boring. But habit is a wonderful thing for these children. They adore it. Habit. They love habit. I like to make sure my classroom is well organized, the desks neat and clean. I like uniformity. I love straight lines. The neighborhood is changing. The type of child is changing too. Well, now I have 32 in my classroom, and about 23 Spanish. I have maybe 2 Appalachians. Oh, little Appalachians. They don't get the special attention these other children get. Their names aren't Spanish. My heart breaks for them. Well, in the old days, you had 18 to 20 children who stayed in your classroom from the beginning bell to the very end. Now the child comes in and leaves for computer lab, art therapy, teaching English as a second language. I'm shocked that English is the second language. When my parents came over, I didn't learn Jewish as a first language at the taxpayer's expense. The Polish didn't learn Polish as a first language. Oh yes, I have seen great changes since I began teaching in 1979. January 6th, 1979. My students then were Polish primarily. Oh, I loved the Polish people. They worked hard. We had 2 colored families, but they were nice. Of course, back then we had the paddle. That was very effective. I believe in corporal punishment. It builds respect and trust. My classroom was always a showcase. In those days we did it ourselves, with colorful pictures and charts on the wall, a snowman in winter, a pumpkin in fall, and all my supplies were in neat little piles on the shelves. My children were always respectful. When the principal came, they would rise. If I had to leave them a minute or 2, they always found something constructive to do, and everyone sat in their places according to size. But kids don't know how to behave anymore. Ask them to rise and they'll ask you what for. We confiscate weapons and drugs at the door. No spitballs and comic books, no. They want me to teach in a classroom like that, but nobody tells me how. I made a big thing about spelling, but they learned by the time I got through. They copied the words till they knew them by heart, 10 times for the dumb ones and twice for the smart, and gold stars were given to those who made sentences too. But why bother teaching them spelling today? Nobody knows how to read, by the way. How can you spell what you can't even say? It's say Hamas and you'll know. The way I've been teaching for 25 years is no longer one student who stands out in my mind in all my years of teaching. My favorite, Pam. Oh, she was special. She wasn't very bright, but she was never any trouble. I see her every once in a while. She's a checker at the Treasure Island supermarket. She's no trouble today either. Always has the same smile for everyone.